All right. I'll probably get all sorts of odd comments after I make this question, but Anthony Richardson, Emory Jones. Right now is the distinction that simply Emory Jones got his shot, and we saw him for a number of years in package situations, and then he got the full year shot in 2021, and Anthony Richardson hasn't, and that's why people are enamored with Anthony Richardson, because on the surface, and this is not breaking these players down to a T, you got two mobile guys that were high-end talents coming out of high school that have really good arms, but are kind of scattershot and are both pretty inaccurate guys. Is the Anthony Richardson ceiling that much higher?
Mark, yeah, I think so. You go back and look at stats for certain receivers, they were much better under Anthony Richardson last year than they were Emory Jones, even in limited snaps. He wasn't 100% last year. That was a given that he hurt the hamstring early in the season. Basically beat FSU on one leg on the last game of the season, decided to go ahead and have surgery after that, not play in the bowl game. So he was never 100% at any point of the season last year once he hurt that hamstring in the second game of the season versus USF. So, and he even admitted, he said, look, when I got my opportunities, there were times I tried to do too much because I knew my opportunities were limited. And that led to some interceptions. And a lot of those interceptions, Mark, too, were the right decision to be made. Just try to make too much happen with a defender being draped on him and still trying to throw the ball instead of taking the sack. It was the right decision. Ball fluttered, whatever, and gets picked off. Can he be better in that regard? Absolutely. He knows that, too. And there's a new offense coming in as well. And Billy Napier's offenses for the last few years at Louisiana have not produced a lot of turnovers. So, that's an emphasis. Look, every coach wants that, but it has been an emphasis for Billy Napier's offenses that has actually produced very little turnovers out there in the field. So, of course, Anthony Richardson's going to have to fix that part of his game there. So, Mark, I think a lot of Anthony Richardson, going back last year, we saw the potential, the biggest plays, the explosion for the offense was there with him at the quarterback position. Fix that decision-making a little bit, get better there. But I do think Billy Napier will put him in position to hopefully be able to lean on a run game a little bit that I think for Florida, they'll rely on a good bit, given Billy Napier's history, given what they have in an experienced offensive line, given what they have back there in the running back room as well. So it won't be on Anthony Richardson's shoulders all the time, but I do think in this style of offense, it will kind of just make it a little bit easier for Anthony Richardson.